Now, what I'd like you to do is simply listen. Listen to the sound of my voice and use your imagination as I ask you to do. If you should become disconnected during this trance, you will be able to immediately awaken, take stock of the situation, and reconnect if you so desire. I'm going to ask you to pay very close attention to my words and follow my instructions. If you do this, there is no way you can fail to enter hypnosis. With your eyes closed, I want you to imagine a bright white light which is shining just above your forehead and a little backwards from your eyes, so that you are forced to turn your eyes upward to look at it. And as you look at that, I want you to notice how your body begins to relax. All tension slowly leaving you, as though my words were hands massaging away the tension. And as the tension leaves your body, so do your thoughts begin to disappear, swirling and spiraling away like water down a drain. And your thoughts draining away leaves my voice rattling around in your mind like a pair of dice. A very enticing pair of dice that you wish to follow just to see where they will tumble and bounce to. A pleasant journey begins now. A journey that you will enjoy as your mind follows my words deeper into yourself. Imagine now a warm summer's day, a meadow on that warm summer's day, and you lying on short cropped grass in that meadow. And as you listen to my voice, your imagination makes this scene more and more real to you. As you spiral deeper and deeper into trance, you lie on the grass looking up at the sky. The sun above you is that bright white light from earlier. There are some fleecy clouds floating above you in the sky. And as you watch them, they seem to form numbers. and each number cloud will take you deeper into trance. 1, and that cloud floats softly away. The next cloud forms the number 2, and you find yourself sinking into a more profound state of trance. The next cloud forms the number 3, and as it floats away, you sink still deeper. 4, and deeper still. 5, beginning to wonder. 6, just where we will end up journeying to. 7, and at this point, your depth has doubled. 8, and you are plummeting into the deepest part of your inner mind now. 9, and 10, all the way down, and beginning to feel a little drowsy, mind drifting lazily with my words, as the scene now changes, and you find yourself standing at the foot of a bridge, an old stone bridge over a rushing river. Cross the bridge, each step a step deeper into trance, curiosity building as you walk, as you cannot see what is on the other side just yet. But as you walk 3 steps across, 4 steps across, your vision begins to clear, and you see a castle, just like out of medieval history. Turrets, banners waving in the wind. Castle made of shining white stone. And you walk towards it. As you cross the last few steps of the bridge, you see that the drawbridge is raised, and as you come to the brink of the moat, the drawbridge automatically lowers. You hear the creaking of the winches, as the heavy bridge comes down and you drop down ever deeper. Cross the drawbridge and hear your feet clattering on the wood thereof. Go up to the door and greet the footman that stands there. He looks at a list written on parchment and finds your name. Yes, you are expected. You may enter. Inside the castle, the floors resemble a chessboard, alternating squares of black and white. I will show you something interesting now. Step on a black square now. And as you do, you find that your body is becoming totally immobile, stiff, rigid, unable to move. You have, in effect, become a statue, a chess pawn. Look beside you, only your eyes will move, and you can see more like yourself, but only for a moment. I reach down and touch you on the forehead, and once again you turn to flesh and are able to walk. Turn to the left, look down. There is a golden arrow glowing and pulsating on the floor. There are more after it. Every few feet, another arrow. Follow them and find yourself in a banquet hall. Your favorite dishes are being served. Sit down and taste and enjoy. First, an appetizer. There is a choice. Take the one that suits you best. After that, a main dish. Meat, vegetables, everyone. Something that you would enjoy. Eat your fill, and when you have had sufficient, get up from the table. Now there are green arrows pointing away, so follow them out into a garden where there are flowers waiting, many colors, many scents. Open your nostrils. Use your inner eye. Let your senses be dazzled. And the perfume of the flowers is like a drug, driving you still deeper into trance and making you feel so very good. Down on the lawn, blue arrows form. You follow them back into the castle, into a hall of tapestries, fine silks, very, very sensual to the touch. Let your sense of touch enjoy for a few moments. And look out the stained glass windows and see that the shadows are lengthening. I believe it's time to leave. This time, the checkerboard floor will have no effect. You may walk across it without anything happening. And when you get to the door of the castle, the footman says, "I hope you have enjoyed your stay and that you will come to visit once more." Out the door, across the drawbridge, you hear the winches and chains clank again as the drawbridge is raised once more. Cross the stone bridge. Find yourself on the edge of a forest. Walk through that, watching the shadows grow, watching the trees first thicken and then thin. As you walk out of the forest, back to the meadow, the sun is setting, the sky darkening, stars pop out, twinkling at you. The moon rises, pale and full. Lie down on the grass and dream. What you will dream is up to your unconscious mind. I will stop speaking for a few moments and allow it to happen. Now. Dream ends, and it is time to remember the room in which you began this experience. Reality reforming around you. Not in a meadow, but in your own home, listening to a voice you like. Weave a story for you. And in a moment, I will reverse the count backwards from 10 to 1. With each number, you awaken 1/10 of the way. When I reach 1, you will be wide awake, refreshed, relaxed, full of energy, and happy, feeling absolutely wonderful. Ready? 10. And I can count in any increment I please. 7. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Wake up, everybody, feeling wonderful, and I hope you enjoyed